Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing my 2020 bullet journal setup. So the journal I'll be using this year is this one. It's a German brand journal. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I know I will just butcher the word. It's sold at most bookstores here in Australia, and it's usually between $20 and $30 depending on where you buy it from. So I've been using this particular journal for the last few years and I find that it's just the perfect journal for me. Some of the reasons that is because it has over 250 pages, so I find that I'm able to fit my entire year into the one notebook rather than having to buy several notebooks throughout the year. I also love that it has a little table of contents in the beginning, so you can pop in your numbered pages if you're needing to find anything throughout your journal. And then throughout the rest of the journal there are these little gridded dots. So these are amazing for ruling up your pages. It makes it so much easier, especially if you're drawing freehand as well. The journal also comes with these little stickers, but to be honest, I don't actually ever use these. And then it has this adorable little pocket in the back, which I absolutely love. So I usually just keep the stickers that I do use in my journal in this pocket. So I also like to keep a journal to write in each night. So I thought I would just show you that as well. So that's this one here. I bought this one from Kmart and I think it was only $6. So it just has lots of writing space for each day. And then down in the notes section, I like to do my little gratitude practice. So I just write what I'm grateful for each day in there. So I'm quite the stationery nerd, so I like to plan out all of the colors that I'll use in my journal each year. So this year I'm going with lots of warm tones like oranges and browns, and then a few greens as well. So pretty much everything in here I bought while I was in Japan last year. I did actually film a big stationery haul that I need to edit and pop up, so hopefully that will be up in the next month or so. I also wanted to incorporate a bit of brass into the journal to match the journal cover. So I have a bunch of different brass washi tapes here. So in the brass I got some polka dots, some stripes, this little grid print which I actually really love. I ended up using this quite a bit in my journal. And then I just got a plain washi tape, and then this one is so cute. It has little scissors and then a dotted line. I thought that was adorable. And then just some more polka dots. And then, oh my gosh, these are so cute. So these are little gold mushrooms. Oh, they are so adorable. And then I also found, this is like a washi tape reel, but they're actually little individual stickers. So it's just like hundreds of little mushrooms all stuck on top of each other. And I actually ended up using quite a lot of these. And I think I'll keep repeating the same spread throughout the year because they're just so cute. And then I also have this little pack of washi tape. This actually inspired my color palette for my journal this year, and I found these in Daiso. Moving on to the markers that I'll be using in my bullet journal. These are the Tombow markers and I just really love using these for my journal. So they have this beautiful brush tip pen on one end and then a nice little fine point tip on the other end. So these markers are great for doing brush lettering, although I'm not very good at brush lettering as you'll see right now, but I thought I'd just give you an example of what you can use them for. So whenever I start a new journal for the year, I like to draw up a little color guide of my markers so that I can see how the colors look on paper, and I usually just glue this into the back of my journal to refer back to. I also picked up a few of the mild liner highlighters. and I just got them in a couple of neutral colors. So they have a little highlighter wedge tip on one end and then a nice little fine point on the other end. I also picked up a few of the Pilot juice pens, and oh, these are so nice to write with. Pilot is my favorite brand of pen. I also bought a whole bunch of stamps to use in my journal this year because I wanted to go for more of like a scrapbook type look. So I got these little lettered stamps, and I think I bought most of these stamps. The lettered ones I bought from... Oh my gosh, I'm having a total mind blank right now. Not Tokyo Hands, Loft. I bought them from Loft. And then these little animal stamps down here I got from Sakaido. They're so cute. And the other lettered stamps were also from Loft. I also found this adorable little pencil case while I was in Japan, and this was also from Sakaido. And what I really loved about this is that when you unzip it, it kind of opens up into a little tray. How handy is that? I love that. So I'm just going to show you what's in here. I was actually thinking, would you guys like a little tutorial on how to make one of these? Because I think I want to try and make some more because I haven't seen anything like this for sale in Australia. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to make a video. So these are the pens that I like to use. They're the Artline drawing system and they come in several sizes. And then I also have a few other finer pens. So this one I thought would be amazing because it comes with this little eraser on the end to erase, and I thought that would be great in a bullet journal. But it turns out if I use the Tombow marker over it, it actually makes the writing disappear, so I can't actually use that in my journal anywhere that I want to mark over it. And then I also picked up this gel pen and then this little black brush pen as well. I also had to buy these because they were so cute. So this is a little pair of scissors that fold down into this little tube. I thought these were super cute. And then I also just have some whiteout and some glue tape and this thin little eraser, which is quite handy for erasing small little lines. Oh, and I also picked up this little eraser. It's called a Slendy, so that's an even thinner eraser, which is great for getting into those really small little spots. To start my bullet journal, I like to start with the title page. So for my title page this year, I am using some of this brown craft paper. I picked this up from Hot Dollar for I think like maybe $1 or $2. And it came in a big roll of a few meters, so I'll have more than enough for my entire journal. So I'm just scrumpling up that little rectangle that I cut out and then I'm gluing it in. So I'm just gluing this in with a glue stick. I didn't want to use my glue tape because it was such a large area to cover. I'm then just stamping in my name, and a little, I guess, tip or trick that I like to do is to start in the middle of the word so that you know that all of your letters will actually fit in. I'm then just penciling in 2020 and then tracing over that with one of my Artline pens. I then added a few pieces of washi tape across the bottom here. I wanted a really scrapbooky type vibe for this journal. And then to finish it off, I'm just going in with my markers and coloring in those numbers. I also like to add a little key at the beginning of my bullet journal, and if you just Google bullet journal key, there's lots of great ideas, so this is just what I like to go with. So just a simple little square for task, and then I do a line for it for work in progress, and then once it's complete I draw a cross, and then circle for events, triangle for appointments, anything that has to be migrated. I have this little arrow, and then the opposite for cancelled, anything that's urgent. For the next page after my title page, I like to create a vision board, which I haven't done yet as I still need to print out the pictures that I'm going to pop on it. I would be happy to make a video on how to create a vision board. If you've never done one before, let me know in the comments down below. So I personally like to have a vision board, which is things that I would like to manifest at some point in my life, things that get me excited, you know, the dream house, the dream holidays, that sort of thing. And then for my goals page, I like to put things that I believe I can achieve over the next year. So here I've just stamped in goals and the year, and then I've added that little cute bear stamp and a few of these little berry things. So I like to break my goals down into little categories, and then that way I can have a plan of attack for each of my goals. So I have health is one of my categories. I have mind, career, YouTube, Instagram, creativity goals, and then savings goals. So moving on to the next page, I like to do a breakdown for each category and write how I'm going to achieve each of these goals that I have set myself for the year. So I just thought I'd go over what some of my goals are for this year and how I plan to achieve them. So the first category is health, and my health goal for 2020 is to lose 10 kilos. So I don't think I've ever really spoken about this on YouTube, but about 5 years ago I got dengue fever while I was in Bali and got very sick, and after that I ended up developing an autoimmune disease, and basically I just was in a lot of pain all of the time and wasn't able to exercise at all, and I had to go on medications to treat that pain. And one of the side effects of that medication is weight gain. So I have gained 20 kilos in the past 5 years. So this is the first year that I have more energy and less pain. So I'm really hoping that I can start going to the gym more. So that will be one of the ways I will achieve this goal. And I am also going to be counting my calories and just being conscious of the types of food that I eat. I've actually drawn up a weight loss spread, which will probably be in my next bullet journal video. So if you're interested in that, do be sure to check that out. So the next category is savings, and between my fiance and I, we have some pretty big savings goals we would like to achieve this year. Some of the ways that we plan on achieving those goals are through budgeting. So I've gone over our whole budget and sort of moved things around so that we can be putting more money away each week. When I actually went over all of our financials for last year, I actually found that we were spending so much money on food and eating out and restaurants and things like that, and it was just a bit scary to see at the end of the year like how much that all added up to. So one of the things that I'm doing this year is I'm meal planning all of our meals every week, and that alone has already cut our food budget in half, which is pretty amazing. I was originally thinking I would make a little video series documenting what meals I make each week and how much our groceries cost, and kind of document the price differences and things like that. But I wasn't sure if you guys would actually be interested in that, because my channel is more about DIYs and styling and that sort of thing. But if that is something you would be interested in, let me know in the comments down below. So moving on to the next category, which is YouTube. This year I would really like to reach 30,000 subscribers, and it's a bit of a big goal. I'm hoping to achieve that through creating more content for my channel. So this year I've set myself a goal of making 100 YouTube videos. So I've also written up 100 different videos I can make, and then I've also allocated time every week to make sure I'm creating that content. So the next category is creativity, and this is something that's very important to me. I'm a very creative person and I really like to make time to do something creative every day. So I also like to set creativity goals. So this year I want to learn how to use Premiere Pro. I currently edit in Final Cut Pro, but I'd like to make the switch. And I'd also like to take a photography course. So my next category is mind, and my goal for that one is to have a calm and positive mindset, and I'm going to achieve that through meditating daily, affirmations, and positive thinking. Next is my Instagram goals for the year. So my major Instagram goal is to reach 30,000 followers, and I plan to achieve that by posting daily, engaging for at least 3 hours a day, and being more active on my stories. And then the last category is career. I actually do Instagram and YouTube as my full-time job. I had to leave my career 5 years ago when I got sick, so I haven't worked in that time. I've just started doing YouTube and Instagram in the last year, and it's really taken off and been absolutely amazing. So I'm hoping to keep growing that. I'd really love to launch a blog this year, and I also want to release a preset, and I have a few other things sort of related to that I would also like to do. So I'm gonna write up a little plan of attack for that and break that down to how I can achieve that in a year. And then to finish off this spread, I'm just drawing little boxes to write all of these things into and adding a little shadow on each box. And I also added these adorable little thumbtack stamps. I think they're so cute. I actually ended up using these for wherever I made little notes in my bullet journal. So on the next page, I like to do my last year's achievements. I think it's a nice way to reflect back on what you have achieved and motivate you to achieve your future goals. I'm also planning to pop some photos of those achievements on the page next to there when I get them printed. So I'm just adding a few of these adorable little stickers. Oh my god, I love these little characters. I think they may be a TV show in Japan, I'm not too sure, but when I was over there was lots of like stationery and toys that were themed on this, and I just thought they were so cute. So my first achievement that I was very proud of was that I hit 18,000 followers on Instagram, which is just, it's so crazy to think about. I originally started YouTube to make money, to have a job that I could do from home that was flexible around my illness. And I started Instagram sort of on the side to YouTube, but Instagram just totally blew up. Like, it's just completely taken off, and it's been so amazing. I set a goal of reaching 10,000 followers last year, and I hit 18,000, so that was just incredible. And then my second achievement that I was proud of was that I hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you're a subscriber, thank you for sticking around and continuing to watch my videos. It means so much to me. I am so grateful. And then my third achievement was that I was featured on news.com, which was a huge deal for me. It still blows my mind that news websites would be interested in my DIYs and home styling. I was also featured in the Daily Mail several times and also the New Zealand Herald, and I was also in a magazine in Melbourne as well. Both my fiance and I got to spend 3 weeks in Japan, which was amazing because we both really love Japan. I actually filmed a whole heap of vlogs of our time there. I just need to edit them and hopefully I'll have them up within the next few months. And then some other things that I was proud of was that I got to work with some really big brands, which still just is so crazy to me that I get paid to promote these brands that I absolutely love. So I got to work with Target, Bunnings, Flower Power. I also worked with Russell Hobbs, and then also loads of smaller brands, which has just been super amazing. And then my last achievement, which I'm incredibly proud of, was that I had my highest earning month in December since starting YouTube and Instagram, so that was pretty exciting. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm probably going to have to make another 1 or 2 videos to show you the rest of my start of the year bullet journal setup, because I do like to do lots of different trackers and things, and I didn't realize this video was going to take so long. So be sure to check back if you would like to see those as well. And again, thank you for watching and supporting my channel. It's just the most amazing feeling in the world to be able to share my creativity and do this as a job. So again, thank you. If you have enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe if you would like to see more. Hope you have a beautiful and creative week. Bye for now.